Last week, 8 dancers survived the first cut of studio shows. Now they'll take the stage for our biggest night of dance yet, and they're celebrating like you've never seen before. Welcome to So You Think You Can Dance.
Please welcome your host, Kat Deely.
Hello! Hello there! Hi, you guys! Hello there! Welcome to So You Think You Can Dance, everybody! And please put your hands together for Jonathan and Oksana, who choreographed that incredible group number. Thank you, guys. It felt like I was in Rio Carnival time. Let's celebrate. Now, that's just the beginning of a sensational night of dancing. First stop was Rio de Janeiro. And as you'll see, we'll be traveling all around the globe. Plus, we're giving you twice the talent with our first 2-hour show of the season. 2 hours you've got us for. Thank you for having us in your living room. That means double the dancing. Your top 8 will be taking the stage 4 more times tonight. Twice with their partners for a duet, once with a solo, plus there's 2 more group routines happening at the end of the show. They've got their work cut out for them. Plus, of course, we have your results from last week. Your votes have been counted, and unfortunately, 1 more guy and 1 more girl will be leaving us. Do you know who's going home? Do you know something I don't know? Is it me? Hope not. The competition just keeps getting tougher. And here to help us make sense of it all, if you can, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our judges. First up, the hot tamale train has pulled into the station. Put your hands together for Miss Mary Murphy. Now next, is our most emotional judge. It's our resident crier, Dominic Dietrich Sandoval. He's just sensitive. And she's got more inspirational quotes than Tony Robbins. It's Miss Laurianne Gibson. Amen, sis. And, of course, as always, the man behind it all, it's dancer, choreographer, show creator and executive producer, Mr. Nigel Lithgow. OK, there is so much happening tonight, so let's get to it. Sophie will be coming out with her solo in just a moment, but first, Anna and Benjamin are teaming up with Tiana Liufau for a Tahitian routine. Before their rehearsal, they got to chat about what a whirlwind these first few weeks have been. Take a look.
So how'd you feel about last week?
Being in the bottom four sucked. Definitely hard hearing Laurianne's comments.
Anna, this is what you do. You can do better than that.
Well, you know I got you. I'm always there.
Yeah, always. You seem to believe in me more than I believe in me, so it's definitely like helping me out through this whole process, because without it, I couldn't do it. No matter what happens, I'm so happy that I had you as my partner. I love you too.
If you did go home, like, I don't know what I would have done. I was nervous.
And we are saving Anna.
I really don't want to go through this process without you.
Me either. Team Banana, you know?
Banana.
Ben, Anna, yes. Yeah.
Boom, boom, ha, yeah. This week, we're doing a Polynesian dance form specifically representing the island of Tahiti. Look at them, hey, hey, boom, boom. Huh.
It was nerve-wracking doing a style that I've never done before.
So we're going this way into this way.
Yes.
Got it.
I knew you guys were gonna get that.
This way into this way. There are some similarities to like hip hop.
Boom, boom, like more flick of the wrist.
Yeah! Hey, it worked! It worked! It's kind of similar, but at the same time, it's totally not.
And then you top with bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
So the Polynesian dance is very cultural and it's very organic. Everything comes from nature. So we mimic a lot of like bird-like things, ocean-like things.
I do taki switch the puka puka lofting bum.
She did teach us like the names of all the moves, but I can't pronounce them, so I'm not even gonna try.
Ori.
Ori.
Oh God, I can't roll my R's.
Ora.
I can't,
Ra.
Ori. Just say it quick.
I can't do that. I can't
You
do that. No. I literally don't know how.
Since Anna was in the bottom last week and I could easily be in the bottom this week as well, I feel like we really need to push it and just go out there and kill it.
Yeah.
Don't you ha at me. That's my pre-show ritual. Nice job.
Tiana, thank you once again. I'm loving the show that brings so much diversity of dance. However, I feel as though I've been spoiled a little bit in the past with Tahitian when Mark Kanamura, I don't know if you remember, Mary, Mark Kanamura and Lauren Froderman did a fabulous Tahitian. I didn't feel as though you were actually into the characters as much. It felt, Anna, for me, a little bit showgirly rather than Tahitian. it didn't sit comfortably with me tonight, I'm afraid.
Mary, what did you think?
Well, Kat, I think you need to call the dance police because those hips and those knees were going 110 miles an hour in a 35-mile zone. It was crazy! I loved it! Wow! You know, I have to say, Anna, I was a little bit shocked. I mean, I cannot do this style. Trust me, I have tried. It's so much harder than you think to do those hip rolls and everything. And so I felt like you kind of latched onto that pretty good. Be careful when you go forward. You know, you're sickling your feet a little bit. You have to make sure that they're perfectly straight, and then sometimes the foot then turns slightly out. But be careful of sickling in. Benjamin, holy smokes. I mean to tell you! I know I'll probably say this wrong, but the OTs were amazing. Those are, I call them crazy legs too, you know, or the crazy chicken. I mean, to get down there like after a week that you had, I mean, it's incredible to me. I felt like you were in it, and I felt the character. This seemed authentic to me when you danced this. Amazing.
Dom, what did you think?
All right. So the first time I saw this style was actually in Tahiti, and I remember asking, like, what is this about? And one thing they said about Tahitian dance is that the hips are supposed to, like, tell this story. And I gotta be honest, Anna, your hips told me a great story right now. And from one man to another, Benjamin, your hips also told me a great story. I know how difficult this style is. So to shake your knees like that, Benjamin, while squatting in a position I'm sure you never really do, I want to say great job on doing a style you've never done before. I was thoroughly entertained. Thank you, buddy.
Lorianne.
Week 3 is clearly a defining week. You gotta push past the pain. You gotta find the stamina, and you have to constantly remember your why. Why are you here? Because I dreamed it, because I believed in it, because tomorrow I've got to reach and be all that I can be. And Benjamin, I feel that in your spirit. The beautiful thing about this style is you can connect with something guttural. Anna, you connected. I was tough on you. But yet again, your stamina lacked the endurance you needed to support this beautiful technique.
How are your thighs doing? Do they feel like they're now part of your body again, or are they?
Not yet, not quite.
And there was one moment where I thought you were going to dance your headdress off.
Man,
You were shaking.
I was shaking
Yeah.
it.
Remember, you can super vote for all of the contestants tonight at fox.com/dance or on the Fox Now app. Voting opens at the end of the show and closes at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. You can vote 20 times per method. Let's hear it for them. Ladies and gents, go wild, go crazy. Anna and Benjamin, everybody. Now it's time for our first solo of the evening. She's here in her own style. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie.
Skin at the edge of a man, growing too slowly to save me. Heat in your heart and your head. Heat in your heart and your head. Heat in your heart and your head.
Welcome back to So You Think You Can Dance. In addition to taking on 2 duets and a pair of group routines, your top 8 are each performing a solo tonight. Gino is about to show us what he can do. But first, Madison and Ezra are taking on a hip-hop piece that's out of this world. And after the week they've had, they needed a little break from reality. Take a look.
Last week, all my nerves went away, and it was just like you and me on the stage, and no one else was in the room.
The chemistry between you just stood out tonight. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, I'm really proud of us.
Yeah, I'm proud too.
Ezra, you are in danger. Madison, you are safe.
Once they saved me, I was really happy, but then again, I was really scared for Steph.
It was really tough with the girls tonight, and we are saving Hannah.
I was heartbroken, because this wasn't just my dream, it was hers too.
Yeah. But freaking win. But you two made history on this show.
It was a dream to be here with my sister. I just didn't expect her to leave so early.
This week, Ezra and I are dancing hip-hop with Randy and Hef, and we are astronauts in space.
This week, we're taking it to the moon.
Oh, wow. Because what else do you do on the moon besides dance?
This is the first time that Madison and Ezra have a little bit of a lighter, more comedic piece, which I think might be a little challenging because there's a lot of different textures. We have where they're supposed to look almost weightless. 1, 2.
Listen, the Eagle has landed.
But then also moments when they're super grounded and they should be hitting very hard.
Letting our shoulders kind of turn, I think it looks better than like this, too.
Copy that.
We have to bring this really goofy attitude. It's gonna be fun to actually like let loose and have fun with some choreography.
I haven't had the opportunity to show America the fact that I actually am a goofy gal as well. I'm really excited to show them that I can get down with it too.
Oh my stars.
Ain't no point in playing it safe. But I know your role, better state your case. When it all falls down, better know your place. Just give me 3 feet and an ounce of space, 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 space. You should wanna embrace space, space, space. Rip up and ravage, make it a habit to damage. Whole lot of baggage, you will not manage. I'm the full package. Why do they talk like I am not established? That is so callous, they are the saddest. Why are they so full of malice? Making up fallacies, I'm in my palace place. Space, 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 space. Ain't no point in playing it safe. But I know your role, better state your case. When it all falls down, better know your place. Just give me 3 feet and an ounce of space, space, space.
Houston, we do not have a problem. Come on over here. Come on. Hi, you guys. Well done. That looked pretty scary to me. Mary.
Well, Kat, I think that Randy and Hef brought an amazing concept, something new to the show this year. I don't think on all the seasons I've ever seen anybody come down out of the ceiling like that. I thought it was very clever. The dancing, I love that double windmill action that was going on out there. And then when you got into it towards the end, you really started to get down and get into it. But some of it I wasn't really feeling, but most of it I was.
Dom, what did you think?
Madison, you are an amazing hip-hop dancer.
Yeah.
Like, I was blown away by your technique. And I think because of that, when I was looking at you, Ezra, I think I didn't get the same exact thing, and then I'm reminded that this is completely out of both your guys' element. But I would have to say overall, just Madison, you stood out so much for me just now, and I'm completely blown away by you.
Thank you.
L'Oreal.
Well, I must disagree with my comrades on tonight. I thought that that was amazing. Out of this world. Yes. And here's why. Because the intent was met. The character was met. But you also danced it like two hip-hop dancers, and I'm just telling y'all, you killed it.
Thank you.
Wow.
Nigel.
One small step for man. 467 steps you were given tonight to perform. And in general, you performed them brilliantly. Congratulations.
I mean, I've got to ask you, we've never had flown in anybody from the ceiling. I mean, you look pretty high up there and pretty terrifying.
I mean, I didn't really tell anyone, but I had a serious fear of heights.
No.
No, like seriously. And I thought I could keep it to myself.
Uh-huh.
And then they like lifted me up and I was like, oh, this is happening.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Listen, you did a great job, you guys. Well done. Remember, you can find the voting information for all methods and for the contestants at fox.com/dance. Put your hands together for them, please. Madison and Ezra. Okay, now it is time for another solo from one of our top 8. Put your hands together for Gino. Welcome back to So You Think You Can Dance. Madison is about to return from orbit with her solo, but right now it's time for another duet. Mariah and Bailey have been receiving some high marks this season. They have. Let's see what happened when they got together for rehearsals. Take a look.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
I got you flowers.
You're a great partner.
I'm the lucky one, for
Oh,
sure.
stop it.
Last week was unforgettable. Like, I'm gonna
Definitely.
remember that for the rest of my life.
And the crowd. Like just seeing the judges stand up. Oh, I love it.
best part.
Yeah.
You're the couple to beat.
You killed it. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of hard at the same time because there's a lot of pressure because we have to keep proving to them that we can keep this up.
This week, we just gotta kick it up a notch.
We can continue to be like the couple to beat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a very versatile dancer. I like it. So how's your ballroom? Like, let's be honest. Be honest. Have you done it before?
No, I'm dreading this.
Cha-cha one. We're doing the cha-cha, and we kind of want to bring the feel of Moulin Rouge type of burlesque. One.
It's a little nerve-wracking just because a lot of things that we do in contemporary are not in ballroom.
Right, don't turn.
Usually I'm in charge, but this routine, Bailey has to take charge.
In partnering dancing, Bailey, think of pulling her in towards you.
Rehearsal was going pretty well until some of the lifts, I was like, oh my God. This technique, I'm doing it all wrong. Whoa, my fault, Mariah. Shoot.
The lifts were kind of on the struggle side. Oops. He voted me, so if we miss, it's literally like, oh, it's done for.
This is going to be the release.
Oh, wait. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, yeah. You have no choice.
Mon Dieu, c'est formidable! Oh, zut alors! Magnifique! Just whisper. Can you see up my nostrils from there?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Dom, what did you think?
Bro, your face, you were struggling so hard on those lifts, and I loved that. I could see that you're like, oh my gosh, but I'm used to the same thing, lifting girls that are taller than us. It's tough, man. Like, I could tell, like, you're dancing, and then once you're about to lift, you're like, oh crap, and I can see it, but but when I watch it, I'm like, it's so adorable, and I don't know, I honestly, I love that. I fell in love with you guys even more, and Mariah, you're a star.
Lorianne, what did you think?
I mean, Dimitri Chaplin, what a genius. OMG. Because that was like big girl, big boy routine. You know what I'm saying? Mama was like, oh, this is a real one. But the beautiful thing about both of you is that I'm not looking at a b-boy and I'm not looking at a contemporary girl, I'm looking at a dancer. That's what I love about this competition. Yes.
Absolutely.
Nigel.
I think what you have achieved, Bailey, across this season so far is remarkable. This is, I think, the first time I've seen you look slightly uncomfortable with what you're being asked to do. But that's the greatness of this competition that forces you into areas that you're not necessarily great at. But the audience loves you to death, so they're going to forgive anything. Mariah, I agree. You're a star. Everything you're asked to do, you do brilliantly. Congratulations, darling.
Mary?
What can I say? Ha-cha-cha-cha! I loved every second of it, and yes, there are some things that we're exposing in your dancing, especially in basic actions, Bailey, in the beginning, but you got stronger, and you got stronger along the way. By the time the two of you came down to the syncopated crossover New Yorker there, the footwork for both of you were so tight. Like, you just got better and better. Mariah, you look like a stunning Princess Warrior tonight. You annihilated that routine. I love the pair of it. You bring joy and happiness to me and the world.
I love it. And are you still buying Mariah flowers every week too?
Yes.
Every week he gets her flowers before they come on and do this show. Chivalry is not dead, ladies and gentlemen. It is alive and kicking. Remember, text voting is available on all wireless carriers and message and data rates may apply. I love you guys together. You're the cutest, Mariah and Bailey, everybody! Now, she's back and she's going solo. Put your hands together for the wonderful Madison. Welcome back to So You Think You Can Dance. It's a huge night of competition, and right now, another one of our top 8 is going to show you what he does best. Get ready for it. Give it up for Ezra! Oh, he's going. He's gone. And with that, he was gone. I was trying to get him to do that bit again. Now, last week's eliminations gave us a brand new couple. Sophie and Gino are taking on a contemporary routine from choreographer Casey Money. And it looks like this budding partnership is taking shape quite nicely. Take a look.
Last week was so bittersweet. We got a standing ovation, but my partner, Stephanie, got cut.
Last week was definitely hard on me. My partner went home. It just felt like a part of me was leaving.
We're at a small disadvantage.
I agree, we are. We have to build this partnership.
Yeah.
From the ground up.
Exactly.
Is there anything I should know about you?
I like to cook. I like to buy shoes.
So you're gonna cook for me and buy me shoes. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh. Maybe not the shoes part, but we'll work on it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
You got it.
This week, Sophie and I'm not used to saying Sophie. This week, Sophie and I have a contemporary routine with Casey Money.
This is a very personal story for me. The piece is about the moment that I decided to come out. It was really difficult for me, and so I had to write a letter to my family. And it was scary because there was fear of rejection for being who I am. Gino's playing me, and Sophie is playing all the people I'm close to. It's your darkest hour, and it's the moment that you've been worried about for your whole life. If you guys can just be there for each other, y'all are gonna fly together.
Since me and Gino are both contemporary dancers, I feel a really high level of expectation.
Sophie, this is like just as much about you as it is about him. My mom specifically, her answer to this letter was, oh my gosh, I wish I could have been there for him.
Our main goal is to show our connection and to show the love and support throughout this piece because that was his story.
I got you.
I got you.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
I love this gorgeous couple together. Just beautiful. Okay, Lorianne.
To be found. We all want to be found. We want to be seen. KC Money, I'm so proud of you. Yes. To find the strength as a visionary, to speak a truth that not many people want you to speak is powerful. And you two decided to dance that and let the world know just how gifted you are. This pairing is very magical. I look forward to seeing what you will do.
Nigel.
It's quite funny that you're dancing to You've Been Found and you've only found each other this week and already the chemistry is magnificent. The freedom of your movement in that was beautiful to watch. But I also have to compliment you on your solos. Both of you did brilliant solos tonight. And Gino, have you taken ballet lessons?
All my life.
All your life. Me too. That brings me to a point that something that happened this week with a lady on GMA. She was talking about Prince George doing ballet lessons, and her colleagues laughed at that. And I just want to say that that thoughtlessness has really affected a lot of young men that want to go into dance. My own grandson, Leo, who's 4 years old, goes to ballet lessons. And my heart skips a beat when I see how much enjoyment he takes out of it. And today we're supposed to be living in a society that is now warming to inclusivity and acceptance. And little things like this just knock us back a few years. Let us please accept the young men and women who want to go into dance to enrich their lives.
Mary, I'm going to come to you, but Gino, you wanted to say something, and I think it's very important that you speak right now.
Simply, I'm just here to be the change.
Yes!
And I want to do that.
That's right.
Well done. Mary.
You two are the change. Casey, you are the change, and welcome to our family. This piece is memorable. It will be memorable at the end of this season. It will be memorable in dance history. Thank you.
Dom.
Being on the show, losing a partner was so tough, and I'm so sorry you guys both lost a partner. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for that performance and your guys' connection. Well done.
Yes.
How hard was it for you to find a connection with Gino too?
It wasn't hard at all.
No?
No. He's like, I was already super close with him, and this has just brought us closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about you, Gino? Coming into this, you're in the middle of the competition. You have to make that connection because otherwise the people at home won't vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget to supervote online at fox.com/dance or use the Fox Now app. The limit is 20 votes per vote method, but don't do anything until the end of the show. Let's hear it for Sophie and Gino. Now, here she is returning to the stage with her solo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mariah.
Running it up like we're in a hatchback party with the music turned up. Got my head out the window, throwing two fingers up like I'm somebody, as if I'm really somebody. Tonight I am a big deal. Tonight
everyone. We're in the middle of an incredible show and the dancers are moving on to their second duet of the night. Anna and Benjamin are back and headed for the bright lights of Broadway as they tackle an Al Blackstone routine. Take a look.
This piece takes place in a smoky piano bar, and Anna is playing piano. Benji is a broken-hearted regular, and she moves him with her music. As soon as you start moving, it's right away like...
Oh, okay. I really don't know anything about Broadway, but I haven't been this excited about a routine so far.
It's a lot about chemistry, and it's a lot about...
It's okay, we don't have a problem with that.
That you do not have a problem with chemistry, but it is very important that we focus on telling the story. They're really great at being flirty, but I'm hoping that they can go deeper. And then we come together, and this is like the most important moment.
This is a huge change of pace, so we had to be very genuine and express our feelings in the right way.
It's a special thing to like your partner, so we'll take advantage of it. Yeah.
I don't usually have the chance to be vulnerable because in hip-hop it's more just hard-hitting, so it's really fun and exciting that I get to actually show that side of me.
I think it's just so important that you guys connect to the music as much as you connect to each other.
Our connection is very special. It definitely helps while we're rehearsing, and if we take that to the stage, it's gonna make it that much better.
I think that they are going to really surprise America and make something truly magical.
Broadway! Woo! I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places. That this heart of mine embraces. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sunlight when the night is new. I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
All the bars in all the world. Play it again, Sam. Okay, Nigel. What do you think?
Thank you, Al Blackstone, for a beautifully magical, romantic piece of choreography. You two have always had beautiful chemistry.
Lovely.
I have to say, though, in a world where America is voting and they're seeing really energetic routines, are they going to vote for something as beautiful and as gentle as this? I will keep my fingers crossed that they do.
Mary?
I will keep my fingers crossed as well, because, you know, the adrenaline can just naturally make you overdo on a competition show like this. But for me, it was played just right. It had just the right magic on that. You transported me to a whole other era, and I felt like I was just right there with you guys. And that's what art is, isn't it? It just makes you feel something, and that did. Thanks.
Dominic.
Here I am. I'm thinking Broadway. I was thinking like full out, like, you know, like almost like, hey, and then the music starts and I'm like, oh no. And then I was like, there's no energy. There's like, you know, I was expecting these tricks and stuff, and then my breath was taken away when I saw the quality of movement, the genius movement of your guys' ability was in standing there, and then your hand just coming out, just so beautiful. Well done, guys.
Lorianne, when Nigel was saying, I don't know if people are going to vote or not, you were shaking your head.
Yeah, here's the thing. Tempo is one thing. Feeling is everything. That was amazing! Yes! Honey, don't tell me how fast to dance. Don't tell me how slow to dance. Just make me feel something. So good, Anna. Yes, that's my warrior. That's who I was looking for. Keep fighting like that. Everything, whether it's fast or slow, needs every part of you. Benjamin, well done.
Thank you so much. Remember, these guys need you to vote. Go to fox.com/dance for all the voting details. Voting opens at the end of the show. I love how he always whispers to her, good job, good job. Anna and Benjamin, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm going to release you into the wild. Off you go. Good job. Well done. Time for another duet. Madison and Ezra are back with an Argentine tango. We've already seen them hanging from the rafters. Now they're on to something even more dangerous. Take a look.
For this routine, Madison and I are doing an Argentine tango choreographed by Miriam and Leonardo.
We're going to be working very, very hard, especially with the acting part.
In this piece, Ezra represents death.
Isn't that romantic? Yeah.
I am dying, and he's giving me little pieces of life to keep on going.
I'm not gonna eat her face. Oh, this is intense.
Yeah.
Argentine tango is not easy to perfect. It's very powerful with a lot of footwork.
Oh, okay. They choreograph very quickly, and since I'm not used to this style, it's even harder for me to pick up on the move. Okay, can you do those feet again? I can even see Ezra struggling a little bit, so it's good to know that we're on the same page.
Okay. Argentine tango is a form of ballroom that I'm not used to. So it's a little foreign to me. This is definitely the hardest routine that we've gotten so far.
Yeah, I got you, girl.
The whole dance is connection. We have to use each other tremendously.
Yes.
Even though last week was the hardest for me, I still have to be strong, especially for Madison, because I don't want to take her down.
I'm gonna be up late.
Yeah, very late.
Mary, that's difficult.
Oh, is it ever, Kat? And the routine that they were given was incredibly difficult. There were so many tricks, lifts, and complicated combinations between the pair of you that it made it even tougher than normal. This is so way different than ballroom tango. And we have the international tango, American style tango, and of course Argentine tango. It's like another world. Yeah. And you guys did it beautifully out there. Madison, your leg lines, your feet, the way you point point your toes and use your feet. It's so beautiful. And Ezra, who wouldn't want to dance with you? Come on! You're the perfect partner! Great job.
Dominic?
I think earlier where I was praising Madison, right now I want to take this time. Ezra, wow, man, you are amazing, especially that solo you did earlier, and right now with this performance, great job.
Lorianne, that was intense. I felt like I was in a movie. It was so cinematic. I was like,
Might have to call in some opera.
That's how I felt. It was amazing, you two. Let Mother tell you something. You smashed that. You should be very proud. Ezra, you are so talented, so gifted, so strong as a partner. And Madison, I mean, girl, you have all sorts of complexities going on. And I want you to feel very proud about what you've done in this competition.
I think that's called the Meg Ryan effect.
Madison, I
Nigel.
always talk to you about letting yourself go. Well, in this routine, your general demeanor and your strength really shone. And that's what it was all about. And Ezra, you were a perfect partner. I'll bet your relationship got even closer this week because I think you would have probably had to have helped Madison through this routine. Is that right?
Yeah, just a lot of late night rehearsals.
Well done.
And on a personal note, I'd like to talk about the guy liner.
Yeah, it's fierce, huh?
Oh, super fierce. It's totally fierce, huh? It's up to you, America. You have to vote not on the guy liner, but on these guys. Voting opens at the end of the show and closes at 9 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for them. It's the gorgeous Madison and Ezra. Now, it's time for another incredible solo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Benjamin.
This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty lies behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you.
Welcome back to So You Think You Can Dance. She's tackled 2 duets already, and now she's back to show us what she does best. Put your hands together for Anna.
Sitting all alone in the back of my car. Lay there riding. Where's my mind? Where's my mind? Where's my mind?
Let's hear it for Anna, everybody. Well done, sweetie. Okay, let's keep the dancing going. Mariah is back on stage with Bailey for a contemporary number, and they're hoping to reach new heights. Take a look.
This week, Mariah and I will be dancing a contemporary piece choreographed by Mandy and Elizabeth.
I'm so excited. For this routine, I finally get to dance in my style.
You're sitting on the rooftop at night, you're looking at the stars thinking, does this friendship have deeper feelings?
I could really relate to this piece because being small, it's hard to find love. I've had a friend, a girl, and I was too afraid to tell her that I liked her.
Lay it all out.
So this week we have a prop. We have this giant rooftop that is actually also a slide. It's very steep, especially if you're afraid of heights.
How's it feel up there?
Scary.
Don't look down.
I am afraid of heights, so when I'm up there, I'm going crazy in my head. There's a lot of parts where I'm like balancing and using Bailey as support, just trusting that he has me and he's there.
Bailey's b-boy training can allow him to move swiftly and smoothly on the prop in really unique ways that no one else can do.
The partnering this week is very important.
Roll off of each other and then slip past. The whole routine is him being there for her and supporting her, and he's got to be really solid in his grips.
I gotta make sure she feels safe
Like lay your back on this part.
and that she could trust me 100%.
From the hot strobe lights and the spike punch bliss, and the long walks home in the dark we'll miss. Nobody teaches you how to reminisce. Nobody teaches you to hurt like this. Then we slide into the arms of someone else. Yeah, we slide into the arms of someone else. Nobody wants to, nobody wants to, nobody wants to, nobody wants to, nobody wants to wake up alone. We slide into the arms of someone else. Then we slide into the arms of someone else. In disguise, we get a little better at controlling ourselves around midnight. But then we slide into the arms of someone else.
Well done, you guys. Well done. Now, is it true you were crying before that even started?
Yes. I'm okay now. She made it all better.
I might cry in a minute. Dom, are you with me?
Aww.
Are you with me, Dom?
I've only been judging for half a season. But for me, I've seen the show every single year. And in 16 seasons, that's probably one of my favorite routines I've ever got to see. It has all the greatest elements. We got story, we got great moments, chemistry, and that's a huge thanks to To your brilliant choreographers, Mandy and Elizabeth, well done.
Dorian?
Bailey, you are just such a nice young man. I mean, are your parents here? Shout out to your upbringing. Love it, love it, love it.
Shout out to my amazing family.
Now here's what your dance mama is gonna say, okay? Absolutely brilliant work. Bailey, stay focused, stay humble, keep that confidence in yourself, okay? Muffin, you must not suppress your ability because of Bailey. You've got to still find those pockets to go above and beyond based on the technique that you do have. But overall, that was really well done.
Nigel?
You know, when props can overwhelm the actual choreography, it's difficult to be able to judge. Tonight, this did not overwhelm the choreography. Your jeté off that window, Bailey, was magnificent. You are certainly more at home in this routine. And I've got to say that Lorianne has given you great advice there, Mariah. But beautiful, you again, we've got to say, are the couple to beat. You really are.
Mary?
Okay, I just want to say one thing. I want you guys to be partners for the rest of your lives. I cannot even imagine or bear another partnership here. I love the two of you together. Mariah, you're just a rock star. I felt it was just perfection what you did up there. I loved every second. And Bailey, you just felt at home up there. A lot of times when I hear, oh God, you know, here's a b-boy that's going to do contemporary, I'm like, ooh, it makes me so tense. I'm totally at ease.
Great reviews for you guys, but remember, you have to vote. Go to fox.com/dance for information on all voting methods. Do you feel all okay now?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Let's hear it for Mariah and Bailey, everybody. When we return, Gino and Sophie are back for a jazz number you won't want to miss. Don't go anywhere. moment, Bailey will deliver his solo, but first, Sophie and Gino are already taking their relationship to the next level.
For this routine, Gino and I are doing jazz, choreographed by Jonathan Redevid.
Oh, who's here? The story of this routine is that Sophie and I are going on our first date, and there's stuff that I don't know about her.
He doesn't know that I'm a thief. There's definitely irony in the fact that me and Gino are a brand new couple and we have to figure out our relationship, just like in the story.
The movement is so stylistic.
There's a swag and an old-timey feel, and I'm so excited to try it.
We are using elements that they probably never used before.
I am the hat.
Gino's struggling a little bit with the flip to the hat to the foot.
My hat prop is not just a hat. It becomes a soccer ball. I cannot let that thing fall.
Exactly.
Put it back.
One, pop. I see a lot of chemistry and energy between them right away. You know, like two old friends or, you know, or something more.
Sophie's so like cheeky and bubbly and is making me laugh the whole entire time.
I'm excited for me and Gino's connection to show through to the world.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because I'm evil. My middle name is Hillary. Yeah. Well, I'm evil. So don't you mess around with me. I'm evil, evil, evil. I'm evil, evil, evil as you be. So don't mess around, don't mess around, don't mess around with me. I'm evil, I'm evil, evil, evil. So don't mess around with me. I'm evil, I tell you I'm evil. So don't mess around with me. Yeah.
You guys, I mean, seriously. Lorianne, you're looking for trouble?
Always, Kat. That was so soulful. I mean, Elvis, really? Gino, that was amazing. But I have one thing to say tonight, Kat. I know what Nigel said and I know what Mary has said in the past. But right now, on this very good evening, this girl, this one right here, is saying that that's the new couple to beat, honey. Woo!
That is some fighting talk. You clearly are looking for trouble. You're looking for trouble. Nigel?
I've got to say, Jonathan has given them both a great routine. We've said before that Bailey and Mariah were the couple to beat, and I agree with you. They have now got great opponents, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Mary?
Kat, I'm feeling some transportation, if you know what I'm talking about. You're doing so more than Huckleberry. Holy Cat Almighty! You guys are now a threat to be reckoned with, that's for sure.
Okay. Dominic?
Both of your guys' two best performance throughout the entire season has been tonight. Well done to both you guys. And in the words of my beautiful colleague, Mary,
You guys, the hat choreography. Oh, are you crying? Don't cry. No. Oh, he hit you in the face. Oh, that's not so good. Oh, hold on, I missed that. When did that happen? What's your name? No, she's not all right. She's not all right. Call health and safety. Apart from that, how is this relationship going?
Kind of.
Oh, not again. Listen, I give up.
Give me a second,
No, I'm not giving you any seconds. Go to fox.com/dance for all the information on how to vote. Voting opens at the end of the show, and there's a limit of 20 votes per method. Let's hear it for Sophie and Shakespeare. Gina! Now, time for our final solo of the night. He's in place. Please put your hands together for Bailey. So You Think You Can Dance Live 2019 is hitting the road this fall. Come see your top 10 perform along with All-Stars Lauren and Cyrus. Tickets are on sale now.
Boom cat, honey!
Welcome, Boom Cat, everybody. This year's tour is shaping up to be the best one yet. You can get tickets and all the info you need at dancelivetour.com. Now, in just a few moments, we're about to deliver your first set of results. But if you can believe it, there's more dancing coming at you. It's a 2-hour extravaganza, here with a piece from Talia Favia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Madison, Mariah, Benjamin, and Gino!
So you're a tough guy, like you're really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a buff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend that type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh. Pretty glad that you're alone. You said she's scared of me? I mean, I don't see what she sees, but maybe it's 'cause I'm wearing your cologne.
Come on over here, you guys! Well done. Wow, amazing stuff. Nigel?
You know, it's really difficult for the choreographers sometimes when we give them dancers that aren't in their style, and they have to make the dancers look good. Talia Favia must have been so happy to receive 4 of our best contemporary dancers because she was brilliant in the creativity of her choreography tonight, which obviously made all 4 of you look brilliant, and I wish you luck. It's going to be a tough selection tonight of losing 2 of you fabulous guys and girls. It really is. And when the girls took the boys' shirts off, it was great to hear all the girls and Dietrich's cheer.
It finally wasn't the abs that made me do that. It was like the trick and it was the movement. Excuse me.
Yeah, no one's Does anyone believe him? Nah. Mary?
This was powerful, strong, tough. I felt it in my gut. When the music changed, the shirts came off, like you took it to a whole nother level. That was kind of everything, all right? That's it.
Dominic.
I just making eye contact with your abs. I just, you know, to be honest. You all right?
Lorianne's trying to stay cool here.
Strong routine, amazing across the board. And guys, listen, they hired me to be a professional. Chill. Lorianne?
Talia, I love this show because the creativity is amazing. Well done, sis. That was fantastic. I know they said it, but here's the thing. Are you okay? Yeah, here's what I'm gonna say. All right, listen. I am so blown away because I'm looking at 4 dancers that I want to hire, and welcome to the real world. Well done.
Okay, well, we have heard everything the judges had to say this week. Whether it's made any sense or not is a completely other matter. But what did America think last week? It is time for some results. Okay, after last week's vote, I can tell you one guy and one girl are safe. The others are in danger. Gino, you are safe. Congratulations, Gino. Well done. Mariah, you're safe too. Congratulations, guys. That means that Benjamin and Madison are in danger of leaving us tonight. 2 more dancers will be joining them. When we return, another incredible group routine, plus more of your results. Stay with us. the show. We're about to reveal more of your results, but before we do, there's time for one more dance. Here with an African jazz routine from Sean Cheeseman. Give it up for Anna, Sophie, Bailey, and Ezra. All the costumes are intact, everybody else is intact, it's all good. Mary, you got the memo, the outfits.
Well, that's right. I'm feeling it. Are you guys feeling it? Because I'm really feeling it. Sean Cheeseman, your brilliance tonight, that was amazing. The song is Rebirth. You are all experiencing a rebirth. Every single number, you take it up another notch when I don't think that you could possibly have it inside of you, and you just do. Every single one of you were brilliant in that number. And Bailey, when you jumped off of that group and leaped, it's not about the leap, but did you see that when you landed, you had to push back up and get onto the top of your toes when you're tired? I just don't know how you did it.
Dom, what did you think?
Okay, so I want people at home and I want everybody in this room to know that the amount of work, physically and psychologically, that you guys are going through right now, 5 pieces in 6 days to be ready by the 7th. Thank you so much for not giving up and constantly showing your heart.
Lorianne? And what I want to say is welcome to the dream. Welcome to the real world. That's what it takes. And what Sean Cheeseman has given you has been a roadmap to you unleashing your inner warrior, your I will not give up. And I feel your tears, Anna. I feel your fight, Bailey. I feel you, Sophie. I feel you, Ezra. Well done. That was absolutely phenomenal.
Sean has given you a freedom of movement, and you as dancers embrace that. And Bailey, it would be remiss of me if I didn't mention your solo tonight was outstanding. I loved it. I know there's African influence to it, but I also saw a Maori, a New Zealand Maori influence in there. And that's what I love about this program, whether it was Tiana's Tahitian or what Sean's done here, that everybody around the world dances.
Yes,
and I love that.
Yes.
Agreed. Everybody does, absolutely. And we promised you we were going to go round the world at the start of the show, but we've always promised we've got to give you the results too. Shall we do it? Yes. Let's do the results. After America's vote, 1 guy and 1 girl are safe. The other 2 are in danger. Ezra, you are in danger. Sophie, you are safe. So, Ezra and Anna are in danger. Now, those are your results, America, but tonight's performances will play a part. Remember, it's down to our judges. It's going to be tough to save one guy and one girl. We'll find out what these guys think right after this. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. We've revealed what your votes from last week have done, and Ezra, Madison, Anna, and Benjamin are all in danger of leaving us. But tonight's performances could make all the difference. That was a big sigh.
It was.
It was. Nigel, who are the judges saving this week? You can save one guy and one girl.
It's funny, we've been talking about this, and you know, we were unanimous in out of thousands of dancers choosing our top 10. And these four, somehow, they haven't related to America. For some reason or other, America hasn't voted for them. So whoever is staying this evening, remember that and try and figure out what you need to do to appeal to America. Because we love you all, and every one of you tonight has really performed terrifically well. However, the judges are unanimous in our decisions this evening. And I can tell you now, the young man who's staying tonight is Ezra.
Congratulations, Ezra. Well done. You can head off the stage for me. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Ezra. Let's hear it for Ezra, please, ladies and gents. Thank you. You can head off the stage now. Thank you, darling.
And with the ladies, again, we are unanimous. And the young woman who's going to be staying with us this evening is Madison.
Congratulations, Madison. Well done. Very well done. Jarrett can breathe a sigh of relief. Congratulations. You can head off the stage for me. Oh, no, I don't want you to go home. Even how you just winked at her. Oh, you have both been absolutely incredible. The bond that you have together, how you just winked at her, what you liked, just amazing. Let's take a look back at some of your finest moments, shall we? Let's take a look.
Dancing is an outlet for me. When I'm on that stage, I feel as if the world stops.
Man, there is dance in those veins.
I hope that America is able to see how much I love dance, especially all the little girls that think hip-hop is so cool. I want them to be able to be like, she did it, I can do it.
It took a female to take control of the swag in hip-hop.
Tears, tears.
There we go.
Join our top 10.
You just look like a Latin queen coming down that stage.
I thought they sparkled.
Benjamin, you are so good out there.
This partnership means everything to me. I think we found something very special.
I really couldn't have asked for a better partner.
Having Benjamin as a partner has been amazing. He believes in me more than I believe in me. I think we'll be good friends for a while.
As they were watching this, he said on the tape, I couldn't have asked for a better partner, and she said,
Amen.
Amen. What was it that made this relationship so special for the two of you?
I mean, he was always there for me. You believed in me more than I ever did in myself, so I mean, I wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't have done anything without you.
You have to believe in yourself. You're so special. Ladies and gentlemen, Anna and Benjamin. Oh, I got a wink then too. They're lovely. Remember, you've got to vote to keep your favourite in the competition. Now, here's a quick recap of some of tonight's performances, plus all the info you need to vote one more time. Take a look.
Space, 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 you should wanna embrace space. You will be fine, you will be fine. Nobody wants to, nobody wants to, nobody wants to, nobody
magnificent show. Please put your hands together for our fabulous dancers. They have been incredible, including Anna and Benjamin. Truly magnificent. Thanks to our judges, our choreographers, the studio audience, and of course, all of you at home for watching. We're back next Monday, same time, same place. Your top 6 will perform, but this time our all-stars will be joining them. Plus, we reveal your top 4. It's a big one, so don't forget to vote. Stay tuned for your local news. I'm Kate Dean. Good night.
It's the 6-week summer event you can't miss. 90210 is all new on Wednesday night.